What's up, YouTube? Here's MWPirate 2009 Sexy Dream Pirate again with Raymond Stovall.
Da-da-da-da.
AKA Rogues Gallery
Kaijudo. Yes.
Rogues Gallery Kaijudo's own Raymond Stovall.
And a whole room full of other people.
Yeah, and it's actually me versus you.
That's correct.
Me on the left versus you on the right. Now keep in mind this is pre-rotation, so you're going to see some rotated cards.
I was repping the GTG dice and hoodie that day.
Yeah, you weren't claiming your store at all. It's like GT, Good Times Dice, Good Times Sweatshirt, Mageling's mat.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that, Matt. There were like 10 of them anywhere.
Anyways, I'm on the left playing 4-color Kalima, my pet deck, and Ray, he's on the right playing, I forget what you said exactly.
I think I was playing Fire Nature Dark. It was kind of like a Dark Saberbolt kind of thing I was throwing together.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it was just something I thought would be fun because I mean this was our store's thing, and I really wasn't just pushing to win this thing. I was really kind of hoping somebody from out of town would come in and take it.
Yeah, this was a box tournament. He ended up giving out like 2 boxes worth of product. I think,
right. It was supposed to be a case. Hopefully, we didn't pull enough people, but it was still during. It was like right at the end of KMC season. You know, I already had my invite at this point, so I was just like,
All right, so who wins the roll at this point?
It looked like I won it, but I don't know. Those GTG dice are just shiny.
Yeah.
They're so shiny.
See, the weird thing with me is if I suspect you're playing aggro, I'll go first, but anything other than like rush or tempo, I'll make them go first just so I can have the hand advantage. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to tell who won the roll, really, whenever I'm playing.
Right. And that's my homie Gila Flame, sorry.
Yeah, Gila. Okay, so you go start off, charge Gila, and you'll see me charge a lot of multi-civ. This deck is running like 50% multi-civ, but it's still totally fun.
Yeah, if it's turn 1 and Perry doesn't charge a dual civ, something terrible has happened.
Yeah, the stars have aligned and planets are beginning to crash into one another, and you just need to hold.
Razor Cats are good.
Alright, so going for the second multicolor, and you can see I have at least 2 more multis in my hand. And Ray's bringing the heat.
I was like, hey, I don't really play.
Oh, I got Shield Blast. It's
Imagine
probably
that.
Drill Storm, maybe.
Do I see kitties?
Or Drill Storm, maybe Bone Blades. Terror Pit.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's not pretty for me.
That was a lot of punch for one Razor Cat. Alright, so right now my best play is probably a Goop Striker. Now whether or not I get it, I don't know. I could see myself playing a Mesmerize at this point if it's all I've got.
Right, because I think I'm down to 1 card in hand.
Yeah, and right now I also knowing that next turn I'm going to lose 2 shields and then those pricklebacks are going to be gone. So if I target your hand, it's pretty good. I may be charging multi here just to get it out of the way to allow me to make plays later.
Right, and you may not have an option. It looks like you do, but
okay,
I can't really tell.
Yep, charge multi and pass. It happens.
Let's see, what have I got going on here?
Oh, Gila, so bring in the heat.
I'm going to get laughed after seeing
Oh,
Flame.
wow.
Oh,
Wow.
the pain. 2
Shield Blasts for me is a good day. This was during the time I was actually playing like Blastforge Bruiser and shit just to deal with scams. Alright, so I know you have Gila, I know you have Prickleback, and right now I either want to play... I want to play some kind of discard, but if I can't do that, Lemon would be good, and I can see there's a Lemon in my hand.
Right. Now, I knew that you probably... I was thinking you might have had Mesmerize, but I knew that you probably had the option to play Screeching Scared Orbital. I mean, because it hadn't rotated out yet.
Yeah.
So that was why I went ahead and went in with the Prickleback. I could have passed on that just to keep a body on board.
I think you made the right play.
But because if I'd left it out there, you'd have just... you could have just tempoed it away with... Screeching,
yeah.
Laughed in my face or whatever it is you felt like doing that day.
Well, right about now is when I'm most comfortable with like 2 shields and cards in hand.
You might even take this shield. I can't recall.
I may want the mana because then I could
No.
I don't know.
Looking at the way you were eyeing your hand.
Yeah.
And probably what I might have.
Yeah, I'm thinking I probably took it just to let the Gila go back in. I see the Mesmerize. Spire Puppet is preferred, but if I hit go Mesmerize, I'm still in a good way.
Right. I think you might even be trying to get to a point where you can Mez and play a creature on the same turn.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and Mez, more than likely passing.
Yeah.
No? Oh, Grudge Weaver. one of my most missed cards since rotation.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah. So good. I can see I have a Gigahorn in my hand as
Oh,
well.
look at that.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't even seen this guy up until now. He's pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to chump this, and then if at all possible, yeah, I see the Cronax, I'm going to chump it, and then probably play Cronax and run Lemon into your scary dude.
Yeah, you're exceptionally lucky when it comes to those Cronaxes. Usually you have at least one by turn 5.
There's a reason that I run 3. I will say that.
Yeah, it's definitely a good thing. Especially with, you get things like Lemon that's going to like, you give it Slayer and then run it into it and then, oh look, it's in my mana zone.
Yeah, exactly what I'm doing there.
You know, later on with the addition of things like the Shield Wing.
Yeah. Right now feeling in a pretty good way all in all.
Right.
I can see a Panic in my hand, and I love Panic, but you're just dropping everything. You're not holding any cards. I have like 2 discard cards in my hand right now.
Right. And I knew at the time how much discard you ran.
Yeah.
I just didn't really have the tools here. I don't think in this particular version of that deck, I didn't really have what it took to get you.
Mm.
And I knew that
think
pretty
I'm
well.
probably gonna Gigahorn for Andromeda here just to reset.
Right.
The Panopter and everything.
I think that's probably what I'm going to do, because I don't see myself with a blocker, so setting up that, redo is just my best play at this point. Oh, the wonderful game reset. I'm glad Andromeda rotated.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Amen.
I think this entire room is happy Andromeda.
I'm not.
Except him, but no one cares about him. That's Shelby Jeffers.
His
Yeah.
opinion is
He just lost a Boom Skull in the previous in the previous
And
round.
I mean, he was like, what, 2nd place in an 8-man KMC or 9 or something? Some kind of garbage game. I don't know.
All right.
Yes. For once.
So yeah,
Yeah.
searching out the Andromeda with the Gigahorn.
Hey, you made me
Probably
scoop.
my strongest play at this point. I did.
Bastard.
Probably would have lost otherwise.
Would have got a hold of that booty.
It's definitely possible.
For those of you who just tuned in, Shelby Jeffers likes to touch Mike Perry's. Oh, wait, never mind. Back to the match at hand.
Yeah, alright, so
I'm gonna go with that Goopy.
Gonna let it hit. There's nothing I
Right.
can do otherwise. So I've got Andromeda, I've got Lemons. Lemons for
Yeah.
days. I'm sitting on
You're-
double Lemon at this point. I held on to that Kurgar since like the beginning of the game, and at this point I think I'd moved it down to attack, and I had to charge it just so I could hit the Andro.
I think at this point I'm kind of hoping maybe I'll hit a Terror Pit. I mean, kind of in a bad
Can
way.
you play Terror Pit at this point? It's looking like you're at 6.
I'm at 6, but that's
No,
why I
no,
swung
you're-
in with the...
You're at yeah, now you're at 8
Yeah.
because there's a 4th card in that first stack that's hiding. So Terror Pit's totally plausible, but it doesn't look likely. You're gonna go.
No, looks like...
Oh, that's rough.
Right.
It's very rough to have to play.
I think I'm sitting here arguing with myself over whether I want that other mana. I think I just went ahead and passed on it.
And at this point, like I don't remember what your deck topped out at, but I know you can play Shade Blaze. I don't think you were running a 9-drop.
So used to that.
So-
I'm pretty sure it tops out at Shade Blaze.
Okay,
I
so-
do know I was running Shade Blaze. I think it's
Okay.
got 2 Shade Blazes, maybe. At
So,
the time, I didn't have very many Sargons, so I think it's maybe 2 Sargon, 2 Shade Blazes.
Drill Storm right here. I just top decked it. Yep. Wiping board, playing a Lemon, and now we've officially reached my playing field. This is my time, I guess. Prepare for like 7 turns of nothing, but Shade Blaze is huge.
Yes, he is.
But Andro's bigger, because that card never should have been printed the way it was.
Okay.
Now, did I hold on to Panic? I severely doubt it.
I don't know, that's 5 mana. It could be.
Panic, there we
Panic
go.
in disorder.
Love that card, so good. Repulse might be better at this stage, but wasn't running it at the time. Had to keep that Kalima count high. Although, I mean, it probably doesn't look like it from all the multi, but like my Kalimas are still like alive as fuck in this deck.
Holy shit. I pulled another
Another
Blaze.
Shade Blaze. So trying to find another answer outside of just stacking Lemons. I would really like to see like a Cordia or something at this point so I could start replaying Cronaxes, Death Liger. Yeah. It's probably just gonna pass.
Yeah, I missed it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Major Owl.
Yeah.
That's a terrifying
Yeah.
thing.
got rid of an owl. That was probably what I was waiting for to go in for game, if anything. At least right now with Death Liger on board, if you drop something tiny, I can tap and start doing some crazy stuff. Actually, just Shadeblaze staying by himself right now is pretty safe, because if you drop something small and I'm able to kill it, then I'll tap your Shadeblaze and keep going.
Yeah.
I love Death Liger. It's just a reusable board wipe over and over.
This is one of those instances where the fact that I don't scoop, generally, just like watching these matches is like, oh god, I wish that guy would. Oh wait, that's me.
Well, the Andro's gone now, so
Right.
now I could be in trouble. I want the cards in hand,
I remember pressuring you really hard with this Shadeblaze. I think I'd keep this thing for a turn or two. I can't really remember, because I mean you're so commonly getting those Terrapits that and I mean Grudge Weaver's not going to matter, because whatever I top deck I can play at this point. If I can play a Shadeblaze, I can play my entire deck.
Question is, nope, it's not
Oh
another
wow, look
Terrapit.
at
That's
that.
good.
I probably should have just held on to that and hoped for the Evo, but I think I keep trying to pressure you here.
And I keep blocking. Yeah, I had a real problem with the draw in this deck. If I didn't hit the Kalima to start pulling stuff back, the Cordia to bring it out of mana, or the Kurigar, I just kind of petered out to nothingness. But I mean, we'll see how it goes.
Right. I think I was just banking on this awesome, amazing game match, just terrify you and you just scoop and walk out. But no, because I mean, honestly, right here, should you pull a Terrapit and kill my Shadeblaze, like you're gonna wipe my board, and then I'm gonna be right back to nothing.
I'm wondering what I drew that's gonna make me hold it. I'm curious.
Well, I didn't have a hand, so it could have been the Mez, maybe? You don't really need more mana.
You know what it was?
Charging a Sprout.
It was Boom Skull.
Was it Boom Skull?
It was Boom Skull.
Yeah, I think if Perry was running Boom Skull at this point, he wouldn't have been as amazed when Sonovan ran it.
Yeah.
At this point, you were like, okay, I'll take the freaking shields.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Mez. It was a Mez.
Okay, so I've got a Panic in hand. I still have no way to answer the Shadeblaze that I can see.
Because right here, if you don't play something good, I've got game
Yeah.
next turn.
Alright.
So you have to play the Panic.
Playing Goopy. Playing Goopy in a hope of answering the Shadeblaze next turn. I have a Panic in hand. Something else. I think Panic swinging with Chronax is probably my best option, just to stay alive at this point. I got 3 mana left. I know I have Mesmerize in hand and something else.
And I know at this point I was
Spire
sitting here going, like, why am I in this good position? Like, I should have lost this game when Andrew was on the board.
Yeah.
If I top decked a Terrapit here, that would have been done.
Any removal really to sack the lemon. You may top deck it at this point. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think we did go 2-1 in this, but yeah, no, didn't manage to take it off. So I'm probably thinking maybe not swing on this. Probably because like you can ram in and just wipe my board again. I probably should have once again. I should have held on to that weaponized, but I know you run so much discard that holding on to cards is just like.
And right now, I think I have like a Mesmerize and a Spire Puppet in hand.
Yeah.
And I think you're just at this point trying to decide whether or not to go in.
Right.
Because I mean, I don't have anything bigger than you, but I've got that wonderful little Slayer on the board.
Yep, and
that's right. Running Goop Striker before it was cool.
And that actually having the freaking I can't even think of the name.
Death Liger?
The Death Liger on the board, like that Goop Striker is gonna wipe my board.
Yeah, that Goop Striker becomes totally irrelevant.
Right.
Nothing like one Slayer to make them say no. He'll wipe my board.
I don't know why I'm struggling so hard with this.
You never know. Do you?
I went ahead and did it. I think. Oh yeah, this is the part where I said screw life.
Okay.
No,
Well,
literally, I was like, screw life!
My
I'm
question
still
is,
holding my hands
why
up.
am I waiting to block? Are we talking about it or something?
You're
Okay.
probably mocking me, Simon.
So, let's see what I've got.
Actually, probably Shelby's off to the side and mocking me.
Actually, no, I think it was in the midst of a match.
Don't tell me I go obsidian just to make more mana.
Wouldn't be half surprised.
Okay, I won't tell you you do that. We'll just have to watch you do it.
Alright, it was probably my only double breaker. At this point, I'm wanting to get to where I can end the game. I'm just putting bodies on board. Now, I know you run Gila, so...
Right. And that might have been what I was thinking last game.
I think we've seen 2 of them at this point.
Let's see.
Maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Nah, yeah, you could have used that a turn prior.
Yeah, telling you. To, win.
Instead of the Razor Cat. Yeah, hovering around 1 shield is something, or 1 shield, no shields is something I end up doing for a while.
And so that next Andro comes out, which is probably this turn. No,
Cordia. Get me some toys. Now with Cordia on board, there's no reason for me not to swing. I can pull my Gigahorn back, search for the other Andro. You know, just fun stuff.
Right. But what's awful here is I don't think I still think you don't have any blockers coming your way.
No, I don't have any blockers, so I'm still, you know, at the mercy of your top deck at this point.
Yeah, but still my top deck was a one adorable little bronze arm tribe.
Yep.
That just really wants to hug you. He doesn't really want to fight. You should just not block him next turn. You should just let him go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so at this point I feel like I'm at 20 mana or so. I have lots of toys to pull out with Cordia.
3 double breakers.
And yeah, so I could see myself bringing in Al and attempting for game here, because this juggling behind 1 blocker, no shields is not working for me. See, I have a Mesmerize and looks like a Goop Striker, maybe.
I mean, worst case scenario, I imagine in this turn you might go in with Cordia and then pull that Owl out.
Yeah, and go for game.
Yeah.
I think that's probably my best option, really. Like I said, hiding behind like 1 blocker or 1 shield right now is just not working.
I think we've seen 1 Bone Blades from me in a Terror Pit, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah. And then... Yep. Goopy and Mesmerize. I'll play the Goopy. You have no cards in hand. Let's see how dumb I am. Do I Gigahorn for the Andro, which is a... Oh, no, I have to go at this point. I have to, because it's either Gigahorning for Cronax to kill off your Bronze Arm, or it's either, Cronax to kill the Bronze Arm, or Ow to keep going.
Right.
This is my only options. You're not running Storm Spark, so... All that shiny.
The Owl, to me, the Owl is the better play.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, swing in with Cordia, pull the Owl. And I mean, at this point,
I've got a lot of breaks on board.
Yeah, you've got a lot going on.
And you're coming back, though.
So, like, I have to look at the board state and go, okay, well, that's a double breaker, that's a double breaker. That's got fast attack, it's a threat. And if the Owl stays out, I can't win. Like, I mean, at this point, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion I'm not going to win. But with Owl out, it's a guaranteed fact I can't get through that. I just don't have anything that's going to get me by.
Unless you want to Terror Pit the Owl.
Right, which is, I'm sitting here holding this Terror Pit now going,
Yeah.
Because we've already seen 1 go through that I used to kill the Andro. So I'm like, what are the odds I'm going to have another one? And I don't remember how many root traps I'm running in this. I'm pretty sure I ran 3 Terror Pit, 3 Bone Blades, because I'm not a complete psychopath, but... I just don't know, and I know from previous experience playing against you that if I kill one of the double breakers, then you're gonna go, do I really want to swing again?
Yeah.
Or do I just want to wait till next turn and see if my luck changes? Yeah, I think it looks like I went ahead and killed the Obsidian Death.
You must have just given up on all hope at this point.
Right, I don't know, the killing the
I think I would have pitched
Deathlegger.
either the Deathlegger or the Owl.
Yeah.
Definitely one of those 2.
Well, I might have been thinking that if I pulled into another Heal Flame, that I could have gone for game this coming turn anyway, and possibly won.
Yeah, I'm trying to count up, Gila's root traps stuff at this point, trying to figure out, do I go in, do I not? So you're totally right. If you pitch the double breaker, it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of this, I would hope that I go in. I have just enough to finish it, but I feel like trying to hide behind that ow is not safe.
Right.
I may end up doing it, but...
And Al maybe what takes the game. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't either.
Did that Goopy come out last turn?
No, I just played the goop.
Okay.
I think we're actually talking it over right now as
Yeah.
to what the best play is. It's like, yeah, fuck it.
Well, one of the high points to playing against a friend is like...
It takes either Terror Pit or Root Trap to stop me right now because everything's 5 or higher. Oh, it's a Sprout.
A Sprout! Boom!
Sprout.
Dat Mondo.
Was that Sargon?
Yeah, that was Sargon. So
Yeah.
had you actually hit a Terror Pit as last shield, I would have had game.
Yeah.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yep.
Win better, gooder, right?
Yep. Win more, gooder.
Win more, better, gooder.
As they say in the South, win more, gooder.
I don't recall ever having said that.
Win more, better, gooder. Yuck.
Yuck.
All right, game 2.
Game 2.
Game 2.
Game 2.
Everyone else in the room except for Shelby has passed the hell out.
Yeah. Now you
No.
watch. We'll run out of time. We'll run out of time.
It was like a
and we'll have
4-hour
the pieces
match.
together.
I'm telling you.
I got
To pause and go for part 2.
Yeah, part 2 of the commentated match. We've still got, some time, but I don't. If we went 2-1, then we're probably going to be scrambling to. We'll have to cut it out of the audio track.
Maybe you might have swept me. I don't recall.
I
This
don't
is
know.
this is like 4 years ago or some shit.
on the audio track.
I didn't upload all of the video pieces together, so if there's more than one piece of this video, then the view will cut off, and the
Okay.
audio track will keep playing. We'll have to look it up and start it, and there'll be like 15 seconds or more of blank audio in the track, I guess.
It's you with that purple mat, purple sleeves.
Purple mat, purple sleeves, purple nurple. Haven't played Kalima once that day. All the darkness just to keep my Kalima count up, and I never play it. Hell, it's
Yeah.
a 2-of in the deck.
I seen you play it against me in fun matches, probably like 80% of the time, and then I see you play it in competitive matches like once every 6 years. I don't know, something. I think the moon has to be in a certain cycle.
Yeah, for me to be able to hit the Kalima
I think Shelby has to be ovulating at the time for it to happen.
that's what it is.
What'd I do?
You have to ovulate for me to play Kalima.
I thought he always ovulated.
That's
Where did that come from?
Soderman thinks that
That's
Shelby
just a
always
fact.
ovulates.
yeah.
I thought so. It makes sense. Still waiting on my pearl.
Da 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 da. Weaponized razor cap.
This line of play looks oddly familiar. Now the question is, do I have the Grudge Weaver? Because that would just be a good
I'm
start to
gonna
the game for me.
Huh?
I do, because I charged monocolor. If I
Da,
charge
da, da, da.
monocolor before turn 4, that means I've got to play.
I seriously, no joke, just because you were coming, thought about running 3 more casts of Defiant and 3 Slumbering Titan.
Yeah.
Just to mess with you, lay mana. Be like, man, I got nothing to play, and then you'd mez me like, what's this guy got? And be like, free
Oh,
cards.
Shit. Well, now Iron Will Tree exists, so I have to run Laser Eyes and other
The
toys.
first part of the ability is you can't root trap.
What's wrong with laser eyes?
Nothing,
And
it's
then
not
you get
black.
protect shield by discarding a creature.
Why gotta be black?
Oh,
So I can
that's
play
right.
Kariri.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, going for the Mez. Wow.
Off the rip.
Sweet.
Yep.
What do you think you go for here?
I think I need to pitch the mana at this point. What are you going to do with that Blaze Helix? Kill my already dead blocker?
Yeah.
And it's only the turn that she unleashes.
But unfortunately, yep, you get to play a Mez.
Counter Miz. I don't even know what I pick here.
I'd say pick the lemon.
Yeah,
I don't
most
have
likely.
green, and you can
So
leave me in a
second.
bad way if you pitch him. And it's not like it's not like Grudge Weaver's going to be attacking due to panic anytime soon.
Yeah.
So Lemon's definitely your best play. Going in, and I'm probably going to let these slide due to the fact that you have no cards in hand.
And you probably like to have those cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's a mistake that I make often.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, let's give the control player more cards.
Your turn.
Maybe
Well,
it's
I mean,
different
at
when
this
you-
point, I'm only going to 4 mana, so how much trouble could you be in? I mean, I need another Screeching or a Bone Blades. Other than
Right.
that, you're not in a bad way for going
Right,
in.
but I am tapped out of the hand,
Yeah.
so you know.
If I can manage to answer this aggression, then I should be doing pretty good. Unless I've got an owl in hand, I'm going to be in trouble after this turn. Because you're going to, what, 5, 6? You're going to 6?
Right. I'm surprised I didn't lay as mana, but I'm figuring I think at this point that
That
there's
Razorhide's
literally
going
no
to be
reason.
all the mana that you need?
Yeah, I'm thinking that I'm not gonna need any more. At that point, you're like, I'm tired of losing shields. Stop it.
Oh, I think I have owl in hand.
Probably.
I have owl in hand, and your Razorhide gave me the one monocolor card I need to play it. And that's basically what happened here. Because I see Spire Puppet, Cronax, and I know there's still a Panic and a Sargon. Oh, God. Oh,
Oh, no.
shit. Bone Blades?
Nope. Spire Puppet.
Oh, wow. I
Just to get a body on board.
I guess
maybe you
you-
did not have out in hand.
Yeah, I guess you take this, because unless I hit a Shield Blast here, I'm done. Which probably means we're going to have a blank bit of audio, I guess.
Oh snap,
Oh.
girlfriend.
Yeah, you're taking this one.
Unless you hit 2 Terrorbids.
No.
Nope. Game 3.
Game 3. Wow, that was brutal. Yeah, and we've got like 3 minutes left of this, so okay, so we'll have to pause the audio recording, pull up the other one, and then keep viewing, I guess.
Well, let me move my fat ass
Well,
out of
you
your chair.
should be fine.
Yeah.
I'll be able to find it. Let's just hope that I notice whenever it, stops. Okay, so now it's 1-1, and I get to go first next round.
Yay! Not great for me. I wonder if I pressure you again with Shade Blaze. I
could
like
see
Shade
that.
Blaze.
Shade Blaze is a good card.
It's a shame it doesn't see more play. Those were new sleeves.
Well, I mean, the reason it doesn't seem new play is because there's just more crazy shit out there.
Yeah, true.
Seems like Wizards is trying to get rid of a lot of the crazy stuff, though. It's like, alright, if you want to pull a creature out of your discard, you have to do it with Kalima or this new Clash effect thing that's been previewed, which basically is not my, version of fun. And it's not what I want whenever I think of pulling creatures out of discard.
And one way or the other, you're gonna have to pull it out while attacking.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
mean,
you
it's
want
nice
this
that
stuff.
it's better than Masked Gravewing. I'll say that. Maybe. Let me think on that. Okay. Well, it's straight black, so yeah, it's better than Masked Gravewing.
It's so frustrating that Mass Gravewing should be good.
Yeah, it should
It's
be a
just
good
not.
card, but they
They were just like, oh, it's got to win the battle.
it's got to win.
No.
Yeah, they should have just made it attack or made it to where it could attack normally instead of giving it skirmisher. They should have done 1 2. Oh, they should have made foul mana cost 5.
Yeah, but I mean,
No, I
they
had
were like,
that.
ah,
I
you're
was just
ramping
like,
anyway. What do
isn't
you
that
care what it
all?
costs?
Everyone
Shoulda, woulda,
laughs.
coulda, I guess.
This deck is just
Win
stupid.
more, better, gooder.
Yeah, it's.
Got to get my pile shuffle on so I see some better cards than what I saw last
Lacey, do you
time.
want a dirtle?
I don't know. What good one.
Dirtle.
Although Kariri is kind of fun.
Dude, Kariri is the best. Let's see. Okay, yep, there's our other
When
one.
it works for
You didn't
So
stop the
as
audio.
soon as this... I know, I haven't stopped the audio right now. We're still shuffling up right now.
Oh.
So we'll find out how this goes.
Yeah, people love this color shit right here. We're talking about nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go.
This is my doctor.
Alright.
I guess so.
Oh god, so much spazzing. What did you do, Ray? Okay, there we are. Okay,
I
game
was
3.
trying to win better good.
Game 3,
Win
charging
more, better,
Korea.
gooder.
You go, you raise your cat. Now we're down to business. We're like speed playing at this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we
Really?
saw time at this
You want to play
point.
some
Yeah.
purple?
I've
We
got
were like-
Cordia, I've got Light, I
trying to
see
get
a
all
lemon
my
in my
Kaijudo
hand.
out.
You're
I was
bringing-
like, boom, look at that.
Yeah, you're bringing some heat.
Barely.
I'm, feeling pretty good as long as I have a mono in this.
No.
And I don't. Too many multis.
What is
Everything
this?
in my hand right
What?
now is a multi, so
What?
I'm definitely playing a turn behind.
What is that? I don't.
Meanwhile,
haven't
I
done that in
sprouted.
a while.
Yeah, let's break shield. Why not?
It's when you stand on the corner.
It's not like
Oh.
you'll. Oh wait.
Oh,
Yeah, it's so nice to get a shield blast every now and then.
I got five. I
Okay,
think
so
it's the lowest
probably
I've
gonna
all
charge
day.
mono and play Goopy or Lemon. Probably gonna do Goopy. I don't see any reason to protect myself just yet. That, or I'll charge the Terrapin and play Spire Puppet.
It's got 3 arbiters.
I've got all my colors unlocked at this point. It's just, do I want to limit
Did
what
I
you
hit
got in
any
your hand?
at all?
No.
Wow.
Looks like I'm playing Goopy.
As usual. Arbiter just does
Dun,
not
dun,
like me.
dun.
It didn't
Loving
like me
that
all
goop.
day.
Absolutely.
Now, if only I can hit a Panic next turn. If I charge Spire Puppet, hopefully that means I've got the Panic, because that would just be an awesome play. And you're bringing the heat. I can see me relying on a well-timed
Okay.
owl top deck to stay alive at this point. Probably going to play Mesmerize or Panic. I don't know if I have Panic, but if I did, it'd be great.
On this day, in this version of the deck, you only had it was a tech panic, right? Pretty sure it was a tech back then.
It may have been a 2-of, I'm not sure. This deck has changed so many times, and Panic is just one of those cards that I'm like, 1-of, 2-of, give me 3, 2, 1. Take it out.
I was like, hey, Bone Blades, what do I kill? You're
You
getting mono
kill
either
Goopy.
way.
You kill Goopy. That's
Yeah.
what I feel like. Because he'll answer. Yeah, you kill the Goopy, which puts me going to 7, which makes Sargon live as fuck.
That's not doing good.
If I have one in hand, I see I've charged one already.
Right.
We'll see what I do here.
Were you were running serpents at this point, right?
No, no serpents.
No
2
serpents.
Andromeda. 2 Andromeda. I may have been running Luminous. I haven't seen it at
Oh
this
yeah,
point.
you pulled the owl.
Alright, yep. Well timed down. Alright, now in a much better situation. And you're top decking right now, actually.
Right.
So yeah, I'm doing well. So I know that as long as I have these 2 cards on board, Prickleback's staying right where I want him.
Yeah, so you're not gonna swing for that for a while.
I can see a Death Liger coming out
You're
here.
crazy like that.
I think that. Oh, wait, nope.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, wow, big dude. Alright, do I block with the lemon? Do I take it to the face?
Take it to the face.
I have Chronax in hand. I'll probably take it to the face and run my lemon into it. Or I'll Terror Pit it. Or Bone Blades. Terror Pit.
Yep.
I think
All of the mana.
Yeah.
All of the mana.
And I actually have Kiriri and I charge it. First time I see it. And I.
I
God!
was like, Cordy's a better play.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, Kurigar.
Kurigar's a better play than holding on to this. Oh, what the fuck? You're running Kurigar!
Dun dun dun!
Yeah, somebody actually looks down like, what are these? Alright, so I think it's time that I Chronax my lemon and do some things, maybe charge and make some stuff.
Yeah,
I think
most
that sounds
likely.
like a solid play here. Charge, flip, miss. Nope. Hit
Got
nothing.
it.
Well, pretty much nothing.
Yeah, run it in there, bam. Oh, look, it went to mana. Kurigar trigger. Oh, snap, look,
More
a blocker.
stuff. Alright.
Yeah, I think at this point. And I'm top decking too, yeah.
Yeah. I think
Look at
mean
that.
things
Uh-oh.
are going to proceed to
Uh-oh.
happen.
Okay.
The question is, what's in my hand? Do I go Death Liger? Is that what's in my hand? It's shiny. Oh, Drill Storm. Oh, there we go. There's the Death Liger I'd love to see. And I'm probably going to pass.
Yeah.
I'm probably
Knowing
not
you,
going to go in.
probably, yeah. You're probably going to play another... No.
Oh, I play Cordia and get nothing?
How much do you miss your Kurigar?
I never got to use him there towards the, during the competitive season. I didn't really get to use him. He was fun at duel days, but I mean, by it, right before rotation, like I dropped it to a 1-of just because he was, I guess nostalgia.
Well, I mean, it's definitely a good card with the type of setup you had.
Good.
It was on its way out.
Alright, so do I have an owl in my... I know I'm going in, it's just what to bring in. And I bring in the lemon
Which is
instead of
odd
owl.
because you have an owl down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I
because
mean,
of the Kurigar.
I have board.
Right.
So I mean, I can break a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, Kurgar's that triple breaker. So.
Yep. Yeah, that was just bloody.
You. To be fair, so was game 2.
Yeah.
So I had it coming.
All right, but that's the end of that.
Now go.
So I guess it's me and Shelby maybe is the next match. I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways,
It's Shelby Jeffers. Who's that guy?
Perry.
yeah. Anyways,
Perry.
that's what.
That's my legitimate hand.
Okay. Congratulations, have your Sashas. All right, that's the end of that
I
one.
don't
Till next
want-
time, keep playing, guys.